Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to clean out a pellet stove. This is really important. I recommend cleaning them after every use. It's going to help get them to burn quicker, more efficiently, and just prolong the life of the unit. So what we've got here, paper towel. I've got a glass cleaner specifically for fireplaces. It's important because if you use a product that has ammonia, it can actually take off some of the tempered coating off the glass and cause it to break as soon as high heat is introduced to it. Also a brush. I just use an old paint brush. Possibly you might need a scraper, and I'll show you what I use this for, but it's basically just to get things, the trap doors opened up. It's not actually for cleaning. And if I've got spots that are kind of stuck on a little bit more, I might use a wire brush, but usually I don't need this. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Alright, so I got the shot a little bit tighter here so you can see it. Basically, how I start is I get, at least with this model, I've got two little rods that you can pull out, one on each side. And basically what that does is it cleans out the dust on the very top, up where these blower vents are. So you can kind of see when you pull it, it's a bunch of ash and stuff that drops down. So I give that a couple good pulls. And notice I do this with the glass shut. I try to minimize the dust. The stuff gets in the air really easily, so I might do that, let it sit for a second. But for sake of this video, I'm going to keep going. And you can see how this back is all black. So first what I do is I start off with my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of brush starting from the top down. And you can see everything falling down. I'll go to the back. Like I said, this generates a lot of dust, so you may even want to wear a dust mask. And I'll do this with the sides as well. And just knock it all down best you can. And most pellet stoves should have some sort of a chamber for all of this to fall down into. So on this particular unit, I've got these two little trap doors I can open up. So one on either side. So I go ahead and open those up, and basically all you're going to do here is just brush all the dust, all the unburned pellet components down into those chambers. So I'm going to do that here quick. Alright, so got it pretty good there. Second part that I take care of, now that this is all cleaned out in here, we can go ahead and shut these. And this is where if I needed a little extra push, I use my all-in-one tool here and just kind of get it. Sometimes that metal, when it heats up, can kind of bend goofy, so lately I haven't needed that. But what I'm going to do now is basically this pot where all the pellets fall down into, as it burns, they kind of clump up, and when you shut it off at the end of the night or whenever you run it, it kind of solidifies a little bit and forms chunks. So what I like to do is, on this particular model, you open up this bottom door, and underneath you have this little catch tray. So everything that we just shoveled down is going to go into that catch tray. It also has a little release. So when I pull on this release, it's going to open a door up in this pot to let all the ashes fall down into that little tray. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that. And as you do that, don't be afraid to get in there with the brush and push all that down. If I don't do that, a lot of it stays in there, a lot of residuals. So as you can see, this is quite a bit more full. That is from about 3 fires worth. So I'm going to go ahead, take that outside and empty it. And then what we need to do, the last step here, as far as internal cleaning, is going to be to clean the glass itself. Alright, so now as you can see, the last step here on the inside is cleaning this glass. So what I do is I take my glass cleaner. This brand is from Menards. It's wood stove glass cleaner. Give it a couple sprays. Try to avoid getting that outer weather stripping wet. I let it sit for a few seconds just to really grab onto all that soot. And then I just wipe it down. Okay, and that's what came off, so it's really clean now. Okay, and now for the very last steps, I'm going to close everything up. And this is basically just like a metal cover. I take a Swiffer pad, or you can take a paper towel, but I find the Swiffer works the best. And I might not do this every time, but like I say, these things just create a whole bunch of almost like sawdust from these pellets. It just is crazy. So I just give it a quick wipe down, and then that is pretty much it. And just to give you an idea, I just wiped this down about 3 fires ago. So probably about, I don't know, 9-10 hours of burning. And that's what's on the rag already just after that little bit of time. So yeah, I like to keep it clean. And actually, we've got a TV a couple feet away. It just seems to collect on all that stuff as well. So not a bad idea to keep it clean. And I figure I'll just show you the finished product here. Again, if you can see in there, that's that pot all cleaned out. Pretty good job. Thing to note is this is going to throw out dust and soot pretty much immediately, so I just do a quick job. To me, it's not worth putting an hour into cleaning. But overall, looks a whole lot better than it did before. So thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you for watching.